Welcome back. If you don't know what this is, go to a previous or a later episode. Within the thick of it, you can't explain.
A later episode will explain it.
I'm saying you saw a new case. I'm Annie.
I'm Minty, and if Himiko's the murderer, which would be hella funny, but also gives Annie one less voice.
And honestly, it's for the best. I'm sorry, I gotta click on it. I had on my porn website.
But one of these bitches, then if Himiko dies, better start stepping up and taking on these voices.
Hey,
Maki.
stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Okay.
Not possible.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either.
Wasn't all three of them talk?
I'm not the
We're
culprit.
not the culprit.
Oh,
Plainly not the culprit.
mass panic.
The back door.
You must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the
Not
student
betray
council.
student council.
That doesn't matter.
That's utterly impossible.
I thought Tenko did it.
Only student council members had access.
Too late at night.
No robots told such boring lies.
But it's definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
There's several
my
suspicious
God.
statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. I'll try to listen carefully, search the statement in the head, find the
You
answers.
must consider other possibilities.
It's back door, right?
Surely there
about
must
what?
be suspects outside the
Not
student
betray
council.
student council.
Not that.
Yeah, that statement means
That's utterly
nothing.
impossible.
Tenko wouldn't
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door.
go to talking dead
Only
friends.
student council members had access.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, nope. Angie said she would only open the door for student council members, right? Who else could open it? I can't think of anyone else.
I mean, do we do this lockpicking then?
I guess so, huh?
Consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the
Not
student
betray
council.
student
Did he actually lockpick the door? Is that how we found her body?
That's
In the
utterly
front, yes.
impossible.
Okay.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open that
culprit.
door. Only student council members.
Oh, you just blasted your ass, Kokichi! Yeah, yo! Die in the hole!
Blast that sad little ass.
Your twin casters are on the ground blasted, baby!
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
I get hearts back.
You said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi. Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
That tiny ass Adam apple.
Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
Click, click, click. Click your glue thing.
There, open the sesame. Is that what that means?
Oh,
No.
that happened? I totally forgot.
Manipulative.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Guys, come on, I'm not gonna die in chapter 3.
Quit glaring at me like that.
He did have a head
Of course I
wound.
remember. Yeah,
It's true.
I did it.
I murdered them.
I killed Angie.
I ex-nayed them.
No.
What? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham!
Monokuma
Killed
decides which one goes forward and stuff.
Oh, 100%.
Culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Cause I did it.
No joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Definitely not the murderer.
He has a condition where he has to lie.
She really is culprit?
Gonza's seen two hot people.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Boobs.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No,
no.
definitely not a lie. I killed Angie.
You brought it up, Suichi. Go through with it.
Don't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. how did you lock the room?
Huh? It's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the
You
outside.
idiot.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room.
And he explains all about like the pins and needles to lock.
God,
Like that's
please,
just not
no.
how you do it.
They used a different
How
method.
do you know, Suichi?
Yeah.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
I swear to God, every time you insult Suichi, I dislike her more.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
How do you know that? Oh my God. Oh?
Cause one's a cylinder lock. No. What?
No, this is wrong.
Trying to think.
Because there would be voice acting as correct.
Cause Kokichi can undo the. So the one lock last must have been the back door.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
You
How do
question
you
me?
know that?
The
I
back
remember
door.
stuff. I told you I remember
Okay.
That's how
stuff.
they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding
back
lock.
door.
Yes. How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding lock from outside was.
Mine. Oh, fuck me. What is this?
This is the one. Clear the biggest pieces first.
Okay. Is it tape?
That's a lot of cool. Oh. The sword?
The sword? Looks like Kumi's broom.
What is it? Oh, a sickle?
Oh, it's the thing to kill Tenko.
I think we have to only reveal the one we think it is.
Oh.
But what are the... Dude.
I revealed it though. Do I have to reveal all of it?
I guess so. Oh, is that the sheath for the sword?
Yeah.
And then that's the sword itself. How do you use a sword though?
I gotta break it, right?
Yeah, you just gotta. And then this single piece here.
Oh, okay. No, I gotta click one.
Ah.
This one or okay, middle or right? It can't be left. It was in Rantar. Maybe it was in this one. Maybe
No, but then from the outside.
you spin it. It was in okay. You was in Kaede and you spin it.
What are you talking
Okay, here,
about?
let's see. Okay, it's gotta be correct.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
Because those gold leaf on this. On you remember it flicks off?
Yeah.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding
So if
lock
you spin
to lock the
Kaede's
door.
effigy and like a spinning top, she'll spin and close the lock.
Okay, but the timing of that would be insane.
Gold leaf was on the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
Remember Kokichi?
Evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
I might skip his dialogue next time.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
God, I feel like it's Koikyo. It's gotta be Koikyo. Different purpose. What could that have been? The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that. Yeah,
You said you knew! How did you get here if you didn't know?
If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear.
Oh yeah, baby.
When we pick up hookers,
Hell yeah.
dude, go straight. There's nothing even happening.
I didn't know I had to accelerate.
Oh, like Mario Kart. All in. All in.
A-E-I-O-U-A-E. I'm always bad at driving games. Remember that one Mario Party game I wasn't really good at all?
That's a lot of games. And not a lot of them even involve driving.
The drifting one with the shift gears?
Who turned the handle of the sliding lock?
Kaede.
Kaede.
Kaede. She's the student we brought back to life. Okay, which prostitute is it?
Oh, what turned the handle?
Oh, we know that already, the sword.
Yeah.
Which prostitute represents the sword?
It's a little showy for a murder game.
The katana hilt. Hooker! We're gonna start life together.
Hey, baby.
I'm gonna name you Kaede.
I wish you wouldn't.
Kaede 1, 2, and 3. Let's get 2 and 3 now.
Alright.
Kaede dos and tres.
Can I get paid more?
Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, you think someone kins as the hooker from the Psych Tacky?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it means everything, right? Today, I'll talk to my new boss, and she's like talking about hear me outs because she's like, I bet Melissa, hear me outs, the questionable ones.
Okay.
I bet Annie has some questionables. I feel like Annie has good hear me outs, and I was like, Remy from Ratatouille. And she was like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Annie keeps naming animals like Mufasa and Scar.
You said Mufasa?
I meant Scar. Oh, what was done to make the katana turn the lock? I think. You ever heard that Lion King 2 song? Like, what did you say about my brother? That is my brother.
No, I've never heard that Lion King song.
I just showed it to you. It's pretty catchy if it wasn't for the fact that see, I forget why, but it ruins the plot of Simba or Lion King that they made Mufasa and Scar adopted brothers.
The adopted brothers?
In the new live action.
Oh.
I think there's strangers in what's the Scar villain song that everyone likes?
I don't know.
I keep thinking it's Poor Unfortunate Souls, but that's Ursula.
I only know Hakuna Matata and I Can't Wait to Be King.
And can you feel the love tonight? That's the going downtown song.
Something that the effigy manipulated. Oh, how was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? How was the effigy They hung upside down.
Oh look, a bunch of Angies.
Weird.
Stinking tinkin. Let's go, Kaede number 3. Swing it back, spinning it.
How'd you know?
I don't know. I thought it'd be funny.
Wow.
I think I might have read it in 2017.
Why couldn't have it just been spun up, like swung?
That's it.
Because it's the spinning, like cylinder lock.
I guess so.
Was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Kaede's gut just going, woo!
It's not a real skirt.
Oh, what do you think it's made of?
That's
Wax.
right.
Oh.
If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist.
But again, timing it would be insane.
Beyblade, babe. The murderer tries to leave and gets hit by the sword. Ah, fuck! Like, you got gold flakes on you, Koikyo.
Other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
Oh my god, this is Himiko's greatest magic trick.
So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
Could you imagine if the murderer left and he didn't hear the lock? And I was like, oh, the sword missed it. Fuck. You gotta go in like this Finega, like Peter with the dead frog.
And then
Gotta stop talking about Family Guy.
This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock.
Yes, you would know that, Koikyo.
Thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A man born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us.
What?
Someone tell us what reference this is.
Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it.
Little push.
As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
I just feel like there's a sword
they?
in every game.
Oh.
Because Leon had a sword to attack Sayaka.
At nighttime as to
Oh.
avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
The cruise control.
100%.
Can't be. Yeah, better not,
In any
bitch.
case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit
Hold
the
on.
sliding lock from the effigy.
Wouldn't the murderer see that the gold flakes off and think maybe it's not a good idea?
But can only use a certain length.
But you could choose any item!
Only certain length. What are you supposed to do? Certain length.
God.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
Did they go to Maki's lab?
Could they have used a broom?
My Aunt Kirumi's boom.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
I guess.
But how did they get in the first place? So everyone knows lockpicking skills?
Earlier that you could have picked the lock closed.
Fuck you.
I don't want to completely ignore that possibility,
No, that's not how locks work.
but I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
I'll kill you.
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Man, you guys got me.
Just tied his fucker up.
Okay.
That's what they did with Nagito.
Exactly.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I'll kill you.
Curse
I wanna
him.
say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Whoa.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
Shits and laughs.
I wanted to lure the culprit out.
Idiot.
What, out
If
of guilt?
I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me?
And the one who agreed the most would have been the one. He sounds a little Jewish.
The way you
and if
say
they pressured
it.
me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
Terrible plan.
Punch him.
Smack him.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Unzip.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
You,
Oh,
I can't hold it up anymore.
what are you, a quick shot?
God.
Gross.
What's the matter? You going
Oh.
soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Whoa.
Come, dumpster!
Okay, they ready? What the fuck is happening?
I know, right?
Finally!
Um.
Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
You've been waiting?
Can we kill her next chapter?
What should we talk about now?
Yeah, anything
Someone
with it.
explain the term to me.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only
Kibo.
one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry.
Kibo.
Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
Himiko.
Kibo.
That leaves us with 4 suspects.
I still think it's Koikyo.
Yugi,
I still think
Gonta,
I really rooted for Himiko.
and Kokichi.
It's so funny they let me go.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council.
Love it, trusting that friendship.
Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
Backpedal.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
His name, his voice actor name is Lucien Dodge.
It's fine. It's just a waste of
Never heard that name before.
Felix in Fire Emblem.
Oh.
Suspect? Angie.
Just Tenko!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
I think it'd be so cool if there actually
Why
were
are you
two
trying to
murderers.
lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
That makes. Well, I guess so.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Whoa.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
Do you want to have a sleepover?
Leave the
Guys,
ultimate detective
I
out.
want to hear what you think.
He's an asshole.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
All three of us did it. Like, Kiwo.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Oh, said Tenko this time.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first blackened responsible for the first victim.
Uh-huh.
We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case,
Because it's quite
Tenko's
obvious
case
that
is
Korkio killed Tenko just because he's like, oh wait, we don't care about the second killer? Alright.
Would you suggest that to waste our
It's
time?
not meaningless!
Himiko.
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive.
It's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Mm-hmm.
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive.
That cat bell.
But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
I don't think it's as comforting as you think it is.
Definitely not.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through.
You do?
I was on a pirate ship and my first mate died. Like, huh? Let's let him go.
So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth.
Assuming you're not the murderer.
Real big brother energy.
I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito.
But that's not what they're saying.
Is there a time limit to this trial?
Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless.
Oh, so she can do curses.
It's the same one from It Follows. You can only get rid of it if you have sex.
The name of the
You're
curse
confused, gonna die.
Death curse.
Okay.
Suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
I don't know. I'm thinking of voting her.
Nah, unless you have the
Listen up. All you
Necronomicon.
guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something
Yeah, I
so
guess
messed
so.
up.
Yeah, I get. Look at me, Oma.
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
Kokichi, I told you guys it was shit and giggles.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
I'm sorry, that's not a hetero, man.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, We need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death.
We're gonna solve this backwards?
Yeah, I guess so.
But so we can keep going and live on.
So after the trial, we can beat that guy to death, Korkyo.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Oh my god, whose was Kokichi or Miyu about this shit?
I think Miyu, because Miyu's one's always leads to falsities.
You want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Alright, before we talk about Tenko's case, we want to call it a draw here, and I don't know. Maybe we'll start our own cruise control.
Yeah.
Let's do this trial.
Mission Impossible this.
See you guys next time.